interested.
No, we'll talk, buddy.
Yeah, send me an email. You guys know what it is?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, obviously I have. Yours, I send you an email every week to tell you there's a game.
Can I just say that I totally left enough food for Gray to live? Can I just say that? Because
Yeah, I think you did you leave him in your secret base or just at the slumber mill?
I think it does not know.
Yeah, because I mean, he's got to get out of your room and wander around. People will feed him. And if nothing else, he'll find something to eat.
And then he'll blink away.
He's currently the living tale of the slumber mill chef. He's just like, turn around, come back, it's gone. God damn it!
What are you guys talking about?
Every time.
What are you guys talking about?
His pet, my wink dog.
I acquired it back when we first entered the Feywild. We found this farm with link dogs. I was like, how much for a puppy? And they're like 400 gold or something. I'm like, deal.
Granted, that was after his quest for Blink Spider.
No, I had to pay for it. Like I burned it down
Spider?
because of like we just
Spiders
like
like
clean the
you
family's
get a
name.
discount,
I was like,
We
we
got
just
attacked
like come
by
on.
he wants
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
So, I guess if you don't have a fear of spiders, you do now.
Oh, you think you've got a fear of spiders now?
I told you spiders?
I was talking about the Blink Spiders.
Yeah.
Oh, those. The phase spiders.
But no, I'm pretty sure I have a fear of spiders now.
Phase spiders, those are fun. I like that they have a little grabby attack and an at-will teleport, so if you get them off and throw them away, they just disappear and reattach to your face.
Oh yeah.
That's sick. I hope somebody got a raise for coming up with that idea.
As if spiders weren't terrifying and alien enough. No, now we have to make them teleport.
Well, as long as they're not hyper intelligent, like you see a picture of a big hairy spider and in one of his claws it's got like this primitive looking like hammer that made out of sticks and a stone.
See a big spider in one of its hands, it's got a revolver. It's like, that just seems unnecessary.
The Wild West just got wilder.
That was Feifel. I was trying to think, where have I seen that? A spider wielding revolvers. Feifel goes west.
Wait, that's a thing.
You never heard of Feifel goes west?
That's
Like an American Tale. It's like a cartoon. Yeah, it's a little mouse.
Oh, yeah, Don Blue.
that.
Like an American Tale. Feifel goes west. It's great.
Yeah.
A lot of those movies good when I was a kid.
Anyway, when last we met, you guys had interrogated a captive drow woman who had been leading a crew. Of
Successfully interrogated.
Yes, your interrogation went swimmingly. She turned into a large swarm of spiders, bit Wade a couple of times, swarmed over him, much to his endless terror. I suppose there are perhaps some nights who will wake up in a cold sweat and not remember this, but they'll be rare nights.
And I will wake up
And
and
I
say,
froze them all.
don't worry,
Yeah.
we're gonna kill her.
Will that mean the death?
Waldo froze a large number of them.
Most spiders.
Azazel froze a large section of the ocean, which they then
That was cool.
sort of landed on a pilot, at which point Wit slammed his way through them and caused the ice to crush them all together and flatten them, at which point they turned into a strange black smoke. Hello. After said smoke dissipated, you took the man you'd found, Louis Shi, and brought him with you along their way to Silverport. You came into the town, you met up with a captain in the Harbor Master Patrol, who asked you a couple of questions about where you were from, what you were doing. Morgan noticed Louis pass a bribe off to him, to get him to quit asking questions about where you were, what you were doing.
And just give us the money for
Yeah, and to
He's
get
now
you,
our bestest friend.
and to get
He
you
is
the
now
money
our
for
best friend.
having taken down the Widow Cutter. He also did request to search your ship, at which point you had all the skeleton crew on board hide in the harbor itself.
Yes.
Did the captain ask us how we managed to sail this far with no crew?
I don't believe he specifically asked you that, but there are basically 6 of you along with Louis, which is not inconceivable to sail a ship over open water.
Okay.
I mean, it's a low number of crew, and it would be a lot of work to do it.
Yeah, and Louis knows.
And it would be very easy for a lot to go wrong.
Yeah, and Louis would have noticed that none of us are like, yeah, do that thing with the thing.
Yeah, hoist the thing
That
that's made of
thing.
cloth there. You mean the sail?
That
Yeah, that
triangle
one.
thing.
Raise the main jib.
the big triangle.
Turn to starboard.
Check-
That's port.
Now, technically raise the main jib is an actual order. Anyway, including jokes that will never make the edit.
Yes.
You need to do a special one day of just things
more
we
work.
removed from the
Yes,
More
just
work.
like a compilation.
Creating more work for you. Perfect.
Yup, that's all I need. Yes, they're jokes just for me.
Yes.
Anyway, after the captain had a chat with you, and he told you that you could basically put the reward for sinking the Widow Cutter directly towards getting your ship put into proper shape.
Yes, please.
He said he could put you in contact with any number of shipwrights in the city who could do that for a reasonable charge and weren't known for being horrible scumbags.
That's good to hear.
They put you in contact with the one honest mechanic in the city.
He has a heart attack next day.
Oh,
Damn it!
well, once you find a disloyal one, we say, hey, these skeletons will help you.
We'll get our money back after we get it fixed. Sure, yeah, charge
And
however much
nobody
you
would
like.
believe him.
Yeah. Bunch of skeletons came in the night and well free.
And then fix the ship.
We need to make sure he's got a drinking problem now.
He's known for
No,
having
he has a Sharsan problem.
You also, you say a Sharsan problem. I call it a Sharsan solution. I dissolve it in alcohol and pour it in my eyes.
It's only a problem.
Burns like a bastard.
It's only a problem if you're bad at it. Superman really has to deal with this flying problem.
Anyway, you also heard of a woke up 2 minutes late,
Whirlpool?
half an hour ago. That too. You did hear about a whirlpool that sits just off the coast of the harbor called Melora's Maw, which basically moves around and attacks ships that try to enter the harbor without clearance, or exit the harbor without clearance.
What's her name?
Melora,
People were following.
the deity.
No, people were following.
The Gravelstrokes?
Gravelstroke. That's what I think people were going for. We can either go to their house.
Yes, that was what you also found out about. Thank you for reminding me. You found out a bit about the local legend of the Quiet House, which is where the Gravelstroke ship, the Stonecutter, docked itself, and basically the fact that ship has been sitting in harbor for a long time, and this was basically the first instance people can recall of it ever leaving. And with that, I believe we can start again.
Were we able to rest enough to heal up?
No. Waldo was, no one else was.
Okay.
Because you got interrupted by a pirate attack, which does point out that you probably actually are quite tired.
Okay,
You
well,
guys want to hit an inn for the night?
I was perfectly fine because I remained undamaged throughout.
Probably want to recharge a few of my spells.
How often you get bloodied?
Not very often.
Ever since, okay, no, to be fair, when we started this very campaign, I think we got knocked out immediately. Remember? You,
Yeah, that
me
was
and
when you
the
fought the black pudding.
Yeah, you, me, and the pixie.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Yeah, we got wrecked.
Right? So there was that.
Those things are fun.
But discounting that, maybe once, twice, of all the encounters. And how many times have I gone undamaged? Maybe 6 times.
There's this anomalous tendency of being 1 square away from melee enemies while Rangrim is next to them. So they can't shift closer to you without provoking.
I mean, like,
Well, the currently bloodied striker suggests we find a 3-star hotel.
well, okay, you know.
Well, there are a couple of inns near here. The nearest one is called the Shit Pit. The nearest decent one is called the Tumbling Badger.
How much is the shit pit?
It
There's
is
one called
1
the Poop
copper
Deck.
a night.
No.
Let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
I don't want to.
That is too honest of a name. I don't trust that place.
Morgan would like
We
to
go to
put
the Tumbling Badger.
Yeah, I was like, really? None of them are called the poop deck? Really? I'm surprised.
One's called the Shit Pit. It's halfway there.
It's the shit patio, just like
It's like half a star beneath.
almost a deck.
Poop deck.
It's actually directly next to the sewage plant.
No.
They have a pool with a diving board. The diving board is called the Poop Deck.
Oh.
Um,
Someplace nicer, preferably.
you know
Yes.
what? I don't need my dailies, so I'm gonna go do some investigating while you guys rest up.
Alright.
Okay.
Like, I literally,
Find out where my brother is.
literally no purpose in me resting. other
Remember to
than-
shout if you need help.
Well,
Probably won't hear you.
Yes,
We're
be sure
probably
to
won't
contact
hear you.
us somehow if you fall into trouble.
If I fall into trouble,
Um,
I'll call skeletons to come after you guys.
Is it a good idea for him to be off on his own?
don't fall asleep.
No, I'm not afraid of him being attacked. I'm afraid of
Him.
Noah off just going,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? Assuming direct control.
Yeah, not me.
It looks like you're alone. I'm gonna assume control now.
That does happen.
That does.
Not even when I'm alone.
But you know what? Let's give him that chance. Go.
Yay!
We're gonna go sleep.
No.
Are you gonna tell us you're heading off, or are you just gonna say, yeah, let's all sleep? And
No, I was
sleep?
like, I think it's a good idea for me to go investigate that house right now because we know they're not there.
Okay, Morgan's just like, give me a room. No decision making skills left.
Remember to take Gougy with you.
Oh
That's
yeah.
He needs his walk.
You could bring Gougy with you.
You can bring Gougy with you.
Can I-
I'll let
can I
Gougy
ride-
know to follow
Can I
you.
ride him?
Yeah. He should be big
I'm gonna
enough.
sit on his shoulders like a child. It's like, yeah.
It's like an hour later he comes back. Gougy fell in the harbor and I don't know how to get him back.
Oh no!
Oh, I know. I know how to do it. I know how to do it.
Sorry.
Skeletons, combine, raise Gougy.
I'm actually okay. Now that we're on land,
That
I'm
would
gonna
actually
summon
work.
my direwolf and have him in.
Form a bed of stairs.
Woo! I brought him in with me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ride Gougy around town like a badass.
Alright.
He's got like small ribbons now, in different
Yeah.
places.
I'll put some.
What time of the day
I'll
is
put
it?
some flowers on
What time
him.
of the day is it?
Okay.
It
Make
is
him pretty.
just late evening, early morning. Like the sun hasn't quite come up yet.
Yeah, Morgan's going to that.
You got attacked in the middle of the night and you sailed for a couple more hours to get to town.
You have enough for a short rest.
Well, I still want to go over to this
The
place.
The
temple.
house.
The temple.
Temples in various D&D settings are generally open 24 hours a day for various reasons.
I would suggest
They're sort of like the hospitals.
Yeah, they are basically hospitals in D&D. There's also the fact that they do have to have people awake to maintain that whirlpool.
Shift work.
It is indeed shift work.
So I'm gonna hire a carriage or horse. What are those called?
Carriages. Cats.
Carriages?
Carriages? Yeah. I hire a carriage to go over there.
You're not gonna rest at the hotel first?
I'll rest on the
It's
carriage.
fine.
They don't really have an organized
but I mean,
carriage
like-
service
I mean,
in the
like,
city. It's not really
full
big enough for that.
sleep.
What you can do is hire people on boats to take you around between islands.
Oh,
Like
right,
the
yeah.
gondola
Alright, I'll do that
drivers.
then.
They're not really gondolas, but yeah. Like it's not a guy with a pole.
He sings to you and he has funny hats.
I'll do that.
They're usually small sailboats or rowboats.
They were expensive though.
not really a tour guide thing.
Guest house.
Gondolas? Yes, they're very much a tourist thing. Or sane people take water taxis, which are motorboats that have chairs on them. I've been to Venice, it's great.
No, it wasn't in Venice. He was around Cambridge.
Yeah.
There's canals and stuff.
Oh.
Move back. Do I get over encumbered when I'm above 90?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm just at 88.
You can just sling some stuff on Gougy.
Generally, you don't have to worry about it. It's only if you're trying to carry a ridiculous amount of crap.
Yeah. Plus, I do have a bag of holding.
Oh, that
Yeah,
should
well,
be
that's kind of, yeah.
okay.
Negates that issue quite well. Anyway, so you four are going to go hit the inn. You did get a full night's sleep.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you only have to sleep for 4 hours.
Go with the drow.
Go with the drow.
Well, I used a bunch of my dailies
That's
during the
true.
battle, right?
He's gonna sleep
So
anyway.
you can sleep, yeah.
Just gonna go meditate.
You could come with me. I'm heading over here. Screw sleep.
No, I think he wants to get his dailies back.
I want my dailies back.
He needs to meditate.
I don't need like, they're good and all, but they're not that good. I also have a
So, Rangrim, as you head over to the temple, and you meet some various clerics who are still awake at this hour. Oh, hello there. What can I help you with?
I show them the parrot.
Aww. That's why you're
What state of
there.
decay is
Hey.
at this point?
It's been preserved.
It's pretty fine.
Yeah.
Why do you have a dead parrot?
I want to donate it for food.
It's for science. I mean.
I'm not even there. This is a complete joke.
No.
It's
Yeah.
outside.
No.
Can you bring the parrot back?
Why?
Because it asked me to.
You could have just said it
How?
was a deer pet.
Yeah.
How?
That was a believable story.
I have
That
the
just
ability.
raises
Just
more
say
questions.
you have the ability to speak with animals.
Yeah, you might as well.
You're going to speak with dead animals.
Yeah, you might as well tell them.
Speak with the spirits of animals.
I can
Pretend to be a
speak.
druid. You'll pull it off. You got the leaves on you.
Yeah, you are covered
You are
in
made
wood,
of tree.
too.
You are made of tree.
What's wrong with your arms?
What's wrong with it? It's offensive.
Hurt wood.
I still want to do the thing where we put a spell.
Dear Lord, lad.
Just have
Hey.
a sap
Would you like me to see if I can do anything for that?
and make some mead, maybe.
Yeah. No, not
Doesn't
really.
seem good. Cracks.
Makes a good hammer.
Well, they're certainly very interested and curious about you being part tree, and they're probably under the impression that you're some kind of druid.
I won't correct them.
Think back on how it started. It's so weird.
But why, lad? Why do you want this parrot brought back from the afterworld?
Because it asked me to. There really isn't any other reason besides that.
Well, raising something from the dead is very expensive. I mean, components aren't easy to come by. I mean, easily run into the hundreds of gold department there.
Hundreds of gold.
Yeah, I know. Well, for most people, that's a lot of money.
It's like a lifetime of savings.
For a level like 10 adventurer, that's...
For Alex, German.
You wipe your butt with gold pieces.
Well, unless you're Waldo, who has like $15.
The rest of the party's just like, especially the pixie who's gone. Who's just
He will tell you that he can raise the parrot for about 1,000 gold. 500 for the components, more for the fact that you're basically asking him to expend a raise dead ritual that could be used to save townspeople on a parrot.
And because he also thinks he could rip you off.
No, he's very upfront about this being a stupid idea.
There's always the necromantic side. Much cheaper.
That it is.
Now I want the parrot to be the big bad evil guy of this. He comes back and says,
No, secretly he's all.
He comes back wrong, Pet Cemetery style.
Oh,
he is now the parrot.
There is better. No, he's just, you know, he's being
Got it.
watched.
I think it set down really old
Like,
bottles
lol,
of
just like,
booze.
oh.
And
Here's the
here,
problem
ring
with
They
your
don't
things over
accept
there.
trade.
especially for booze. Well, maybe.
It's gonna become a spider dragon.
No.
Like his ribs pop out and become a spider legs.
The wings still flap.
The wings still
Oh god, it has wings
and it
now.
like sprouts extra eyes.
And the claws like snap, break, and
How much gold do you actually have?
It still grabs.
And its
600.
beak just rotates. It's still a beak, but it's just rotated, so it's mandibles.
700.
They'll take residuum.
Yeah.
Goofies they
I'll
are.
take residual.
They will, yeah.
Cthulhu.
They probably will just use it.
That'd be so great.
Yeah.
If that actually happened, just like, Jesus.
And it makes a transformer noise.
Can I buy a mundane cutlass?
Yep.
Like,
I think it would be priced like a scimitar, probably.
you know, I want a pirate sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find those. They're probably pretty abundant here.
Do you know any alcohol
And put it away and take away from it.
Yeah,
not the ones that just drink to
Can I get a
drink?
pirate sword?
Don't you have a giant fuck off ruby?
The blacksmith is just like,
Yeah.
please.
I'm pretty sure that could be used to contribute to this cost.
Is he paying to revive the dead parrot with the
Seems to be.
fuck-off ruby?
I don't want to pay with a big fuck off ruby.
Do you not have enough gold?
No.
I do love that it's literally just become named the big fuck off ruby.
Okay.
Well, it depends. Do you want to ask us for extra gold to bring back this parrot?
No one else came with me.
You could just walk
you
back,
could- you
wake
could-
me up
you
from my
could-
sleep.
You don't have to revive him right now.
Wait.
The
I
parrot
need
is
400
preserved.
gold to bring a
What?
parrot back to life.
Just take the gold, let me sleep.
Thanks.
This is stupid.
It's a loan.
Come back a few hours later.
So knock out 400 gold.
God. Okay.
That was my one act of generosity.
Here's the thing.
Don't expect the second
No,
one.
Everybody gets one.
Okay, here's the thing. I actually, it'd be dumb to get rid of the ruby just because.
Knock off 600 gold.
Just because it was part of the whole Noloth tomb thing. So maybe it might come into play later. And getting rid of it, probably a bad idea. Wait, so he has the ruby, he has the blue stone, I have the black stone. Cool.
You have the most goth stone.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have the death stone.
Yes.
I draw like a little skull on it in green dust.
Right. And also throw in some of
It was before.
take off some leaves.
Life justifies my hate. They give you a change in a couple of leaves.
And I'll let you take those.
I don't want your back hair.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is.
Too
It's back here, I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Anyway, I really like those birds now.
they set up a little ritual circle surrounded by powdered diamond dust, which is usually the component they use when they're making this
And the
ritual.
monks are just staring at you, shaking their heads.
No, yeah, crab worms.
No, actually, because it's a
Crab
temple of Vondra and Melora. Melora is the god of the wilderness. So they're actually not that weirded out by you wanting to raise an animal from the dead.
There's just like poor people.
They just think
like, oh, I
they just
did the
think there are
same
better
thing.
uses you could put this money towards.
But you're now gaining the favor of Avandra.
A frail old woman walks in with her her child in her
Her
arms.
dead son.
With her 7 dead cats.
One of these, just any one of these.
Frail
They
old
all
woman.
died of old age simultaneously.
The child?
The cats.
The cats.
No. It's as a child.
I just love the idea of this ritual circling out. There's just a parrot with a crossbow bolt in it.
Yeah.
You would think they would have removed it. Yeah, are they gonna pull that out?
You'd think they would have.
Does he get revived?
They
with one?
should remove it before they revive him.
No. They revive him, and then like the revival spell causes it to integrate into the parrot. You just have a spike sticking out of him now.
No, it integrates in the parrot, and then the parrot becomes part wood.
Or he dies again
Exactly.
immediately.
And birds of a feather.
It gets revived, dies again immediately.
That'll be another 1,000.
The parrot begins to twitch and make noises and caw and start flapping its wings. Then hops up onto its feet. Turns around.
What?
Starts hopping over to you.
Ah, hello.
Flies up, lands on your shoulder.
Hello.
Wait, wasn't this a pirate?
It was a pirate.
Yep.
Parrot.
So it swears in the sacred.
Rape and pillage.
Okay, so now we have a hat, we have a parrot, we just
If
need
he's
a
trained by
leg.
pirates, he knows not to say that in church.
You forgot my eye patch and bandana. Which I'm still wearing, by the way.
Even though it hinders your ability to aim.
Yes. It's for style.
Yeah, who needs aim? I got a magic missile.
No, it's like oh battle. Poop. It's like let's do this.
You are most very welcome, parrot.
When did Rangrim turn Russian?
I think that was Scottish Russian.
I have
It was
a-
something.
I have a,
Concussion.
no, I have a speech impediment. That's kind of what happens. I tend to slur sometimes.
I have a speech impediment. Occasionally I turn into Sean Connery.
Occasionally.
That would be kind of an awesome speech.
Wait. Occasionally, because I've heard you go into that Scottish/Irish accent more than
There's no Irish in there.
whatever.
Actually,
Actually, no. I told
That's
you.
all
You're
I
lucky
got.
you're on the other side of the table so I can punch you from here.
Aye, laddie, we're both in a safe place right now.
I thought my Irish accent was bad. At least I make an effort at not sounding like a leprechaun.
Do you have a name between their jobs?
Birdie.
Evidently not.
The pirates were the most creative bunch.
They named the bird Bird.
I go to the priests and do you have any like bird food or something?
Yeah, the priest of Malora can give you some various seeds and nuts and stuff.
Maybe we took some bird food from the pirate ship.
I think he did, didn't he?
I
He
just
took
wanna-
a box of bird seed.
I just want
Oh,
to
yeah,
wonder,
but-
can he grow his own bird food?
I wonder.
Not currently.
Hey, put some on
He's
your
got these little
shoulder.
berries, and every now and
Yeah.
then the parrot just picks it off.
Yeah.
He has some worms growing in them.
Ew.
No, like,
Just be glad it's not a woodpecker.
It's not a woodpecker.
I
it's
was-
termites.
I wouldn't have raised it with a woodpecker.
He gets termites, and the parrot starts actually like picking away the
Yeah.
termites to get rid of them.
He's cleaning them of the bugs.
Parrot's totally gonna pick random bugs off of you if you get bugs on you.
Genius.
It's
Anyway.
impervious to swarm
In fact, we might have some spider paste laying around.
spider eggs,
Spider paste, just like.
which is actually covered in spider eggs,
He
maybe.
keeps trying to break open that piece of amber. You have to.
What do you mean, maybe?
Oh yeah, I totally have that.
That reminds me, Wit. You have a +1 bonus to Fortitude, Reflex, and Will.
What?
Yep.
You're a
Because
host.
of reasons.
You were covered in spider eggs.
Just gonna say, if you're feeling empowered after being covered by spiders, with my knowledge and hatred of spiders, because I hate them, I have
If you
great
roll me a
knowledge.
religion check with a +2.
You're not there to warn him. You left.
I'm awake, so I can. Well, I'm sleeping actually, but I'm there.
Do I gain spider
You're not
sense?
sure what he's up to.
I just sense his tickling. No, that's just my skull. Ah.
But I would.
I rolled a 19.
You're not sure what this is.
2 on the die, just one away from a crit fail.
But
You might want to ask
But I
people
would
when
know.
people are awake and back.
I had the most comfortable
I
sleep
would know
in
because I hate
so don't
spiders
care.
so much.
You troop it to
This is the common thing.
I'm gonna
But it's
sell
all
off my
spiders.
really old booze.
I should know these
See
things.
if I can get a good coin out of that.
Man, I got higher saves now. I'm not complaining.
Most people you meet here aren't really interested in, like, they aren't like alcohol
Metagaming.
collectors. You can certainly
Most
find
likely
people who want to buy
miracles.
booze, but they're not willing to pay a huge amount for it.
Just saying.
Isn't there like a rich
You
district?
might be
Yeah,
starting
over
to
here.
get corrupted by wolf.
It's the same place that the party is currently sleeping.
I'll go over there and see if I can put luck.
Sure. Roll me a streetwise check.
That would be 25.
From dedicated and investigative searching, you find some people who are willing to pay decently for them, but then you manage to luck out and find one guy who's willing to buy one specific bottle of it for 200 gold.
Oh. Which bottle?
It's a very old bottle of scotch.
Okay. I was gonna ask if it's the drow bottle.
No, I think Whit drank that.
To ease my suffering.
He is a drow, though.
Maybe. The drow drink killed the
Is
spider.
there any like label
Therefore
on the bottle?
empowering you.
On the bottle that he wants to buy.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yep. It's
Maybe
basically a 100-year-old bottle of
Spider
scotch.
spray attack.
Alright, deal.
No, it's dead spider spray. It's like you just go.
The rest of the bottles you
Shoot
should
a bunch
probably
of
sell
dead
for
spiders.
about all of them, remaining ones, for
Yeah,
another
it does
200.
like 3d10 psychic damage.
And then they slowly start twitching, coming back to life.
As you're walking around the city, you do notice that there are a lot of drow around, because it is sort of nighttime. They're wandering around everywhere, working at stalls.
Do I notice this?
Yeah, there's lots of them.
Tons of them. Just everywhere.
Nope.
None of them seem to pay you any mind, though.
Leave no survivors.
Since you're one of them.
Women and
Nope.
children first.
Nope.
Are any of them selling anything?
I don't know if they worship wolf, therefore I can't hate
If
yet.
they own a puppy, kill that.
No prejudice.
There is a small drow child following you because you have a big robot.
Shoot. No, I'm just kidding.
Kidnap the child. Destroy
Are you voicing Nola?
Sacrifices by force to me. Who said that? Alistair, shut up. God.
That was an impressive neck crack right there. Like I heard
No, I'm
that
pretty
from
sure
over
Alistair
here.
would got-
Yeah, I got people saying I should.
Snap pop.
Yeah, I got people saying I should be a chiropractor.
For yourself.
Self-talk.
Are they drow selling anything interesting?
There's something mostly typical things you would find in a market. Lots of fish, lots of ship parts, bits of wagons, traveling supplies, food, things like that.
Is anyone selling a birdhouse?
Yes.
Nail it to his shoulder.
Are you gonna have a birdhouse mounted on your shoulder?
No, onto his back where he can't reach.
No, don't you get a birdhouse? Get like that little like that stand up with the pipe.
A perch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he'll shit everywhere.
If he's gonna be on his shoulder, he's gonna shit on his shoulder anyways. At least with the higher up, right? There's a chance it'll fall.
Well, with all that gratitude, you could teach the parrot not to.
Yeah, teach him to fly off and shit on
Yeah.
your enemies.
You've just gained a spray attack.
Anyway. Meanwhile.
I'll ask the bird not to poop on me.
No promises.
It's
Once
not
a pirate,
monitoring.
always a pirate.
He's not monitoring.
Yes, in response, it just immediately poops on you. No.
You have to put a diaper on him.
Oh,
You can sell a perch with a poop shut off to the side.
Perfect.
Anyway, Azazel, where were you planning on going?
Well, okay, I'm gonna go kind of close to the silent house, or the quiet house, and then say, hey, Gowdy, stay here. You know, not exactly sneaky.
In the trees.
So just sit here for a bit. I'll be back. I'll come back to you. I'm just gonna go check out the house.
It's just the powering down sound, but it sounds
Yeah.
sad.
It's his sleep mode sound is. It just sounds like he's sad.
They come back to it, there's like 7 like little kids all playing on it like a jungle gym.
Oh, there will be. It's a big robot. Of course, the kid is
There's
gonna play with
graffiti on
it.
one of his legs.
Golems are poo.
There's a heart and like initials carved on the other.
I write a sign. No touching.
No touching.
That's gonna make it worse.
Sally loves Danny. Cross out. No, he doesn't.
Morgan's gonna be very upset when you bring back a robot that has graffiti all over it.
Anyway, so you're
I keep him relatively in view.
You're
of the
creeping
house.
towards the house.
So I can shoot at it. Yeah, I'm creeping towards the house.
Alright.
Make a science or a stealth roll.
The house is down here. The
Okay.
widow cutter is docked basically just off
Not
on
widow
the
cutter.
other side of the cliff.
The stone
There
cutter.
is an old set of stairs that go up the cliff and lead to the house.
Stone cutter.
Yep, stone cutter.
The widow cutter. We burned that.
Yes, they both ended in cutter. You'd almost think I made that name up on the spot.
18 on the dice plus 15 is 33.
Yes. Mm. So where are you heading, to the house or to the ship?
House.
As you sneak up toward the house, you can see there aren't any lights on in it. The grounds look like they've been maintained, like someone cuts the lawn in terms of hedges and stuff. Creeping toward the house, just as you get onto the property, something a bit odd happens, which is the sound changes. Initially you were hearing just the sounds of the city. As soon as you walk onto the property, you still hear the city, but you actually do hear some sounds coming from in here, like birds and stuff, which you didn't hear when you were outside.
Yeah.
It looks like this whole area is sort of muted so that sound inside it doesn't leave.
Yeah.
Maybe why it has that name.
Yeah. No, that totally
Makes
makes sense.
As you sneak up toward the house, you see all the windows are dark. You sort of like poke your face up against one, you can't actually make out anything inside.
Okay.
Heading around to there's only one door. And around to the front door, you can see the hinges have a lot of like dust and rust on them. It looks like this place hasn't been opened in quite a while.
Knock.
No.
Keep going.
He's not you.
I don't wave at the enemy, nor do I knock at the enemy's door when I'm alone.
The only enemy he's waving at is going to be lulls.
And that's waving with an Eldritch Bolt in hand. Is there a second floor in which I could sneak break in on?
There's no second floor. No. It's a one-story living hall.
Hmm.
You can climb onto the roof.
Sure. No. I'm gonna try and break my way in.
But
Lockpick.
crashing through.
Yeah, if you try the front door, it is locked.
Thievery.
Yep.
I get a +2 because of my theory kit.
Yep.
17.
Given a few minutes, you can probably get it open. It makes a fair bit of noise though as you're sort of scratching away at it, trying to get the thing. The lock's all rusty, so you sort of have to force it a couple of points and jam at it.
I have
There's a
some
little
oils.
clicking, clattering going on.
WD-40.
Just empty a lantern on it.
This'll help.
And despite your best efforts, when you go to open the door, it does actually creak a bit when it opens. It sort of goes pop. It actually sort of just bends initially, and then it finally pops and actually starts moving.
It's almost as if no one's been in here in a while.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And I look inside. Do I really see anything?
Inside the house, you can see there actually is light in here.
Okay.
There's little sort of glass globes set in wall sconces basically, which are just glowing continuously
It's like
and
silence.
illuminating the area. And again, looking over at from the outside of the window, you can see they appear to be designed to stop light from leaving inside the house.
Yep.
Entering immediately, you find yourself in a small little foyer.
Do I see a gong?
No. There is no gong. Off to your right, there is basically what looks like a dining room. Off to the left is a kitchen. And straight ahead there, it looks like it just opens into a very large sort of room.
I'm gonna look. Oh dear God.
Roll me a perception check.
22.
I do. Yeah, well, the first thing you notice when you come here is it smells really bad. Like it smells like rotten food in here.
Okay.
Oh.
Does it almost smell like rotten flesh? Maybe that of a worm creature.
You're not sure. Could be.
Do I hear any noises of people?
Nope.
Maybe shuffling about.
Not hearing anything. Well, as you're walking around, you hear the floor creak occasionally.
I want to go to the kitchen.
Alright. Heading into the kitchen, you can see there are sort of stacks of plates and cups and whatnot, sort of tidied away in the corner. You can see what looks like a pantry. That seems to be the source of the smell. If you open it, it just gets immediately worse. It looks like all the food in here just rotted away.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna just do one last thing. Look through the bedrooms.
The kitchen connects to like a bathroom off to the side of it. Going around via the dining room, you can see in the dining room there is a mantelpiece on a fireplace. There is what looks like a rack that like maybe once held a sword or a knife, which is not there.
Okay.
There are a number of other sort of knives and swords, ornaments sticking around the walls and whatnot, and shields, things like that.
Do any of them look magical?
Not that you can suss out. Carrying on through there, you find another hallway which branches off into a series of rooms. Gonna go each of them sort of individually?
I'm gonna start with what looks to be the master bedroom.
Heading toward the end of the hallway, you find there's a large bathroom, and direct across the hall from it is a very large bedroom. Going in there, you can see the bed is not been made, it's sort of tussled around in disarray. There's a small desk which has some miscellaneous writing tools lying around. No books or anything though.
Dust on it? Like, there's a layer, like a thick layer of dust at all?
It's not a thick layer of dust, but there is dust on everything.
Okay.
Opening like a cab, like a wardrobe closet, you can see it's actually just full of clothes. They're all old. They look like these look a lot less old than the house does.
Okay.
They still look like it still smells musty, like someone hasn't used this in at least a couple of months.
Perception check to look for secret things.
Sure.
So lucky. 16. Did you see that? It was almost a natural one.
You don't find anything secretive in here.
Okay.
Heading through to the other rooms, I presume.
Sure.
Right, in the other bedrooms, you find the beds are made, and the wardrobes don't have any clothes in them. There's also no like miscellaneous items left lying around. It looks like whoever was using these rooms actually packed them up and left. Whereas whoever was in the master bedroom, it looks like they at some point left without taking stuff.
Okay.
Heading back to sort of the main area, you go.
Wait, there's a portrait, right? Is there a portrait in the main area of the family at all?
There's not a portrait of the family, but there are pictures, but they're not of people.
Okay.
Mostly they're of landscapes. Some of them are of less pleasant things.
Okay.
Flames of fire, demons poking people, stuff like that.
I remember that plane of fire. I took the family there.
Anyway, heading back to sort of the main door and going forward, you can into this sort of very large open room. You can see this appears to be some sort of gymnasium. Like there's a lot of weights, stretching equipment, gymnastics equipment, things like that. It looks like some sort of training hall, basically.
For assassins.
Assassin's training.
I know, it's weird.
No,
There's one of those weird poles that has all the sticks on it that you use for hitting. Yeah.
Search for
Poking
secret.
around that, there's another door here that connects to what looks like a small library and study.
One little library and study. Okay, how long have we been here?
Only a few minutes.
Okay, good. I'll check out the study.
Heading into the study and library, there's a couple of books. Most of them appear to be dealing with styles of combat mostly. A few of them are alchemy books. Looks like they're specialized in poison.
Cool.
Shot.
I'm gonna take those
Sure.
alchemy poison books, and I'm gonna take some combat books pertaining to my style of combat
Sure.
and or wits.
Raging lunatic? I don't know if there are any books dedicated to the style of barbarian.
My style is I swing to hit.
Yeah.
There are a lot of songs about a mixed style of combat.
Or are there any books on?
Actually, no. You know what? No, I'm gonna take some books on stuff, like on like the art of like just.
If there's anything about the Plains tribals, I mean, if they got any history books.
They don't have much in the way of history books.
There
You
might
have
be
to
martial.
have this certain scroll thing.
This rule thing.
I don't have
He
it.
doesn't have that.
Yeah.
There might be martial art books like dealing with how to deal with barbarians that we might find
Oh,
useful.
I see one.
There are a couple of them. It says the primary method of dealing with barbarian is to avoid the first wild charge and then stab them in the back, then run away and keep your distance until they bleed to death.
That might be interesting.
So
Yeah.
I go.
Until the adrenaline surge
I
wears
go-
out and they finally actually fall over.
I read over that book.
Charge them
I
twice.
read over that book only, and I go, okay, good to know, and I put it back.
Good
You're
to
gonna
know.
tow it.
All right.
In the
search for
desk
secrets.
nearby. I'm not going to make you roll it, assuming you're sort of taking 10. On the desk nearby, you do find it sort of has a false bottom on one of the drawers. Lifting it up, you find what looks like an old journal. Flipping through it, it looks like this is was written by someone named Xander Gravelstroke. He appears to have been the basically head of the household. It seems to be a journal detailing his family's progress and training in various combat styles. Looking through the thing, do you want to spend some time reading?
I want to quickly leaf through and look for a point at which Marcus and or Alice disappear,
Disappear?
or like it gets to a chapter where like they seem to like what I would think as the event of them
Flipping
taking
to the
people
very
over.
back of the book, you can see there's an entry dated about 3 months ago,
Oh.
which doesn't mention anyone being missing. It seems to be the same as all the other ones.
Okay.
It's just mentioning sort of steady progress on various things, certain shortcomings, stuff like that.
And
It's fun.
do I see an art like a entry about the sword?
You can roll me a perception check for this one, actually.
11.
Alright, you do notice over the last month of entries in here, the handwriting is a bit different.
Okay.
You guess it's the same person, but maybe they injured their arm or they have been going insane. It's hard to tell, but their handwriting it's getting like a lot more scratchy and crude.
Okay.
And their linguistic style is getting simpler.
Do I see? Okay, that sounds like mind control, but do I see any entries about the sword?
There is an entry pretty early on. It mentions him having gone on a trip to basically another area of the Hook Islands on a job for a certain pirate king, which he does not name by name.
Of course.
But he mentions that as part of his payment, he was given this old magic tribal dagger from somewhere up north.
The dagger, eh?
As like sort of an extra thank you for having a job done very quickly. And he stuck it on his mantelpiece basically as a trophy. And he thought it looked kind of crude, and he couldn't suss out what exactly the enchantment on it was supposed to do.
Yeah, okay.
But he wasn't inclined to take it to a mage and have him, go rattling his mouth off like, say, where'd you find this lost stolen dagger?
Is the dagger still there?
No, because there was because
It mentions
Alice
he
has-
stuck it on his
Alice
mantelpiece
has
and
it.
there's an empty rack there where
And I'm
there
pretty sure
might be-
Alice has it. So okay.
Alice didn't have a knife on her when she was arrested. She had a greatsword on her when she was arrested.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to head out now. Maybe
Poking around in the gymnasium though, you do find a place where the floor seems hollow.
fine. Going in. I'm here. I'm doing it.
What's the worst that could happen?
Moving aside sort of a
Exactly.
gymnastics
Especially
mat,
split the party.
moving aside like a sort of a mat, you find a trapdoor.
I'm gonna keep tapping my foot as I go, like making sure there's no acid pits.
You find 4. No. Opening the trapdoor, you do find it leads down a small hallway. As you make your way down, you find what looks like it might have once been a trap, but it looks like it wasn't set the last time someone left here. It looks like it's some sort of dart thrower.
Okay. Just gonna move past that.
You go to step on like a trapdoor, it just squeaks and it just gets jammed. Thank God for lack of maintenance. Heading down in here, you find what looks like basically a small area. It looks like a lab almost. It's full of glassware equipment, beakers, things like that. A number of miscellaneous plants and whatnot. You can roll me a nature if you want.
I know I see some poisons, but seem to be like crit.
Oh yeah, pretty much every plant in here is very poisonous. Some are only poisonous if prepared correctly. Just gonna do that with your bare hand. That might not be the best move.
I find
There must be
You
some
find
gloves.
that cutlass you bought?
Yeah. Hey, it's poison
Just
now.
chop chop.
Now, I refuse to believe that this lab of poisons does not have gloves.
Like goggles and like a washing
Yeah,
station.
no.
It's got an eye wash
Actually,
station.
This is an eye wash station.
It has one of those emergency showers.
It's actually just like magic comes down and
Okay, wait.
revives.
Before I actually throw all the stuff in the bag, I take all the stuff that was already in there out. And then I go, okay, poison bag.
Poison bag.
I do bag of poison.
Yes.
Miscellaneous poison. How are you gonna ever use this?
I'm gonna dump it
Throw
out
it
so that
in
you
someone's
can use
face.
it.
I don't know.
And go, hey,
Hey guys.
Just fumes.
Yeah, pretty much.
it'll be on a bed, so it won't break.
You know that some of these plant components really shouldn't be mixed together.
Explode.
Is there any way I could put it in carefully? Like,
Yeah.
There's test tubes probably.
I'm gonna
There are like
Slides
tongs and
and-
stuff.
I will put them in carefully, organized. So,
Pack them in
Jars.
like little vials. Anyway.
yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
Are there labels on them that you can like?
I have no. Do I see labels?
The glassware does not innately have labels on them. You
But
put
do I?
labels on
Do
them.
I? Okay.
Weak poison.
Well,
medium
If
poison,
you crit your
deadly
nature
poison.
check, you don't all
Red
double
poison.
that legal label.
Well, I wouldn't have to do another nature check once I go out, right? I would remember.
No, you remember what they are.
Yeah, okay, so I'll just put them in at one at a time, and I remember what's what, and just close it. Is there a desk in here?
There's a table in here which has lots of like lab equipment and stuff on it. There's no like writing desk. There is like a little corridor that leads down to another smaller room, which has what looks like it might have been a teleportation circuit,
Okay.
but it looks like it's been deliberately destroyed.
Okay. I was gonna just destroy
Like
it.
someone stretched it out and broke all the stones
I
in it
was-
and stuff like that.
I was literally planning on doing that. Cool. Okay. Do I do a perception check just to double check around the poison room?
If you want to.
8.
Alright.
No.
You don't find anything else unusual.
Okay. I'm gonna head out the way I came
Sure.
and close the door,
Mm-hmm.
like pop it in.
Okay. Shoulder check, yeah, closed.
And it's like
Make
I
sure
am
you
gonna
remember-
lock it.
Alright. You would have. Okay.
32.
Yep. You managed to get a quick shut again.
Okay.
A bit of a trying to turn it. You get a pair of pliers.
Okay. Do I know generally how long I've been in there?
Maybe an hour.
I'm gonna go to the ship.
Alright.
Go to the ship. But really sneaky and like
Cautious like.
prone.
Is this just going to be a side story as Azazel investigates the plot? Well, everyone takes it out.
I mean, that's fine with
I will
me. I'm
literally just be
sleeping.
looking at the ship. I won't
Remember,
be going
I
on.
want to see this play out because something bad's gonna happen.
No, I'm pretty much done now. So I go take a look at the ship. Nothing major.
You go and head over to where the ship is. You don't see anyone on board. There's no like lights or anything. There's like a light on top of the mast just because they're sort of required to have one.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, you don't see anyone moving around or anything like that.
Okay. I go, okay. I'm gonna head out now.
Alrighty.
Oh dear God.
You seem like it, but
You brought this on yourself, buddy.
Yeah, no. It's fine.
37 versus your will.
That hits.
Whoa.
Wrecked.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
You find yourself abruptly.
No, this is what I wanted to happen. I've asked no one to do this. But he's not cool enough to do it to my face.
You find yourself abruptly more sort of propped up on basically on a bench on the side of the street, like sitting down, like looking out over the water. It's now sort of brighter out, like the dawn has come full on, and you can hear a very loud bell going off in the distance.
Yep.
Sounds like an alarm bell.
Uh-oh.
You would hazard a guess that about maybe 2 hours has gone by.
I run over to Gougy.
You guys also all do wake up to the sound of some kind of bell going off.
Did we get rested? Come
I'm
on.
gonna say yes.
I
That
run.
was one hell of a sleep.
I run to Gougy.
You got like 4 hours on the ship, and you got 2 or 3 here.
How much did I manage to get?
I'm gonna say no. You didn't get a full night's sleep.
I run over to Gougy and go, Gougy, let's go.
Does Gougy have any kids on?
So you're up here. You're gonna run back down to where Gauji is.
Yes.
All right. It looks like the bell is sounding from somewhere up here.
Thank
Oh
God.
no.
Okay.
Man, I feel great. I wonder where that bell's coming from. Let's go see that.
So.
Any of you? Actually, Waldo will probably just know this if he has any Navy experience. As does actually Wit, you would know this as well from the time he spent at Dawnport. That sounds like a fire alarm bell. It's meant to basically rally people to start passing buckets up.
We gotta go rescue people.
As you leave your inn, somewhere in the vicinity of over here, you can see there is smoke rising from somewhere over here.
Okay, I
Do
run
they
towards
come?
the
Do they come
smoke and-
across this bridge and then see me running by, going Gougy, Gougy, Gougy?
I'm gonna say sure.
Going the other direction.
Yeah, you see him running away from the source of the fire,
Gee, that's suspicious.
fleeing the scene, as it were.
As we were all just gonna assume it was you.
What's he going on about gouging people?
This is like the random street people like, did he just say gouging?
Where are
They just
you,
like drown right
gouging?
down like the street.
Do we see any security or police guys?
You see a number of officers and just otherwise people moving towards the fire. Several of them have buckets.
Okay, anyone seem to have noticed Azazel?
Fleeing the scene? No.
Okay.
He just
I'm
looks
not
like
fleeing the scene.
he just
He's
looks
just
like a guy
running
running
really
away
fast.
from a fire.
Okay.
For
I'm
no
not fleeing the
reason.
scene. I was nowhere near the scene.
He's not fleeing the scene. He's just fleeing in general.
In
Okay.
general. He might just be a panic-stricken
I'm
villager.
fleeing towards Gougy.
As you head towards Gauji, you do hear it clanking as it sounds like he's coming towards you at the sound of calling. He comes around a corner. He has a small child sitting on his neck, going wee.
I give
Another one is holding onto one of his feet.
I give them both a dark look.
Get off!
Get off. It's a rental.
Roll intimidate.
Oh.
Intimidate the small children.
Bonus
No, 27.
Yeah, they flee.
That That's the one check I wish he crit failed.
Even if I crit fail, that's a 22.
Mommy,
Yeah.
the mean man kicked us off the robot.
Let's go, Gougy.
Clang, 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 clang. You like run ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like clang, clang, clang.
Clang.
You like pause. As he sort of catches up.
Do I see an empty barrel anywhere?
You're just gonna hide in a
You
barrel?
can probably find one somewhere.
I go quickly grab an empty barrel, and I go to I get closer to the water, and like lower my grappling hook, and I go, Gougy, bring it back up. And he brings it back up.
Oh yeah, you want
And
to
hold
hold
it.
in water, sure.
And I go, well, let's go to the fire.
Well, looky here, Mr. Hero.
Woohoo! You and your
Waldo's
own
already
fire
running towards the fire, and he's going to try prestidigitizing the smaller flames.
Okay.
Here's like there is like it looks like there's a pretty good column of like ash and smoke coming off of here.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it looks like the fire is spreading a bit here and there.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly contained to one space.
Oh, yeah.
As you approach, you can actually see there's a circle of basically watch officers who look like they're trying to keep people away.
Oh, yeah.
This includes people with buckets who are trying to help.
Oh? Not that kind of fire?
Oh,
Like to head over.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
You
what's
guys
going-
are all basically together
Why,
at this point.
why aren't they putting out the fire?
As you tell the watch officers, well, we can't.
What do you mean you can't?
There's things, these weird blob monsters, which are moving around and setting everything on fire.
Oh, okay. We can do all those.
Do this!
I hop on my direwolf.
If you guys want to help try and fight them, we'd appreciate it.
Direwolf?
Remember
He
we
does
went
have a
to the
No, but you
brother-
have it with you though.
Yeah,
You
I.
brought it on the ship.
You might.
No, I didn't. I summoned him once we got on land.
I charge the burning
He
house.
doesn't summon. He's just a wolf.
Well, I put the animal summoning ritual on him.
Nice. So you basically have the horse from Shadow of the Colossus. If you just whistle, it shows up from somewhere. It shows up from off screen.
He was always waiting, like just off the set.
Do I show up in time to meet up with these guys at the?
Yeah, you
I think
met up
so.
on the
I
way
think
over.
we'll see. Yeah.
I say, Gougy, your master's there.
Oh. Do you want to? Well, we probably don't have time to transfer ownership for now.
Gougy, use water gun.
For this time.
Gougy, throw the water barrel.
Transferring ownership doesn't really. It still listens to you. You just basically told it to listen to things he says.
That's true. I go.
You
got a barrel of
You
water.
basically remain the primary user. Can you move that book?
Yay!
I go, he's got a barrel of water. Use it. Hey guys, let's try and not break the entire neighborhood.
You can see
Yeah.
there
When have
are.
I ever done that?
You can see there are a series of houses all around. This one looks like it was set on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone can roll me a nature check. You can start basically anywhere on this map except inside this little like burning area.
24.
No.
How thick
13.
is the smoke?
50.
How thick is the smoke?
19.
Not that thick.
19.
You know that this fire is clearly not accidental. It's also not spreading the way a typical fire should.
Yep.
It looks like some of it started setting over to here, but someone put it out and then they've basically run off since. This has actually burned down a fair ways.
Okay.
It's mostly very hot embers at this point.
Do I know what this house is? Like, do I know what this building is? Or can I tell?
It's,
this is,
just
outside?
it's someone's house,
Okay.
as far as you can tell.
By the way, on that intimidate check, I totally didn't include.
Alistair?
Yeah.
What, you get a bonus to scaring small children?
He does.
Alistair does, yes.
Yeah.
What?
He grants a bonus to any intimidate check, including ones against small children.
Especially. against
Zazel, you may want to wait to place yourself till after you see where all the things are.
Right. Okay.
The
You
first,
deep added.
you notice as you approach that a section of sort of what looks like ash and embers moves, and it looks like sort of some sort of blob monster, like some kind of jelly creature.
Jelly
Does it look like the one I fought in Dawnport above
No.
the fountain?
It looks like the same. It looks like the same kind of creature. It is an ooze, but this one looks like it's basically made of lava.
Not just you, bro.
It looks like a sentient blob of molten lava.
Hey, my bad, guys. Not getting my daily back. I do have a cold attack, or I did.
Oh, well.
What
I
did you
take
learn?
my hammer
Split the party.
and I begin to
Well, use your
rub
poisons.
my giant root.
Throw the bag on it.
Fire resistance, fire resistance, fire resistance, fire resistance.
Does that work?
What if we take all three
Hey,
together?
it was worth it.
With our powers combined, we become.
Captain Parrot.
No, you need heart to make that work.
I have no
You guys can place
soul.
yourselves on the map pretty much anywhere.
Our minis.
I'm gonna go right there.
Any spare buckets around?
Yeah, there are actually. There
There's
are a
also-
number of buckets flying around. It looks like people were putting out fires and then got chased off.
There's
by
also
picking
gouging
monsters.
with a
I pick up the
barrel.
bucket, I look at the bird. Do you think you might be able to help?
No.
You know, get some water, pour it on those beasts.
Buckets are quite heavy. Parrots are not that strong.
Yeah.
Pelican maybe, with the mouth.
A parrot could carry maybe like a pint glass at
Yeah.
best. Even that would be a heavy load.
Yeah.
It's got a little thimble.
Alright.
Like you think about you carrying a bucket full of water, and that's like you're like you got luck. Brace yourself a little.
Like a hefty, good like gallon pail style thing.
Yeah.
That just hurts.
Yeah, I think it's a good point.
Hey, we have a figure for gouging.
I don't think I
Gouging
immediately have a figure
is-
for gouging, but
Clear or die.
Should I bring Earthworm Tyrannid Joe for Gougy?
this one's all silvery.
Put him closer to here. He was with me.
Sure. Gougy.
So bonk.
Put on.
Can I tell Gougy to throw the barrel on the big slime?
Yes.
Totally.
Totally.
But by throw the barrel, I mean without the barrel, just the water.
Oh, okay.
You don't
like
want it to just
squish the
Donkey
water.
Kong it?
Yes, because you know wood is flammable. So
Well, it's wet.
Wet wood really isn't.
But you can scoop more water, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is a good point.
Is that a river there?
That is a cliff.
Oh.
No.
Right.
There is water at the bottom of it,
Right.
but it looks about 100 odd feet down.
I have a plan.
If
Me
we
too,
fly.
These
You
things
know what I'm thinking?
are sort of wooden things that prop out over the cliff and have like little supports to stand on, and these are actually long sort of cranes, which have lines that go down to basically hauling buckets for pulling stuff up off ships.
Right.
Is anyone of us still wearing the captain's hat? Summon skeleton crew. No, I'm just kidding. It would take a very long time for them to walk
Yeah.
over.
Especially underwater,
Yeah.
stealthily.
Okay, a bucket of water, right? I'm going to pour it on myself.
Yeah.
I'm not flammable anymore.
Oh,
Why?
you will be.
Well, it'll take a little bit.
Yes. It will take a little bit. Good luck to you, sir.
So we're all rolling initiative, right?
Plus you're wearing fire.
11.
I miss my
8.
initiative bonuses.
8?
This is not a good day for the wizard.
28.
You better not block my charge.
Speedy Guns Fighter. I still need an Azazel.
Yeah, sorry, I was just double checking my my initiatives because the fire starter gives me the bonus, but not 25.
25?
Like I'm not cheating, I just don't want to take it out of my mode.
Yeah, you roll 14 on deck.
I don't see the point in cheating in an RPG.
Yeah.
Like that's
There
the whole.
isn't one.
It's the douchiest thing to do.
Yeah, it's kind of the point of the game.
It's slightly less useful than cheating at solitaire.
I can't remember. Oh yeah, no, I totally used to cheat at solitaire just to get my stat up, just 'cause I was bored. I get my wins up, just to be like, oh, right here. Plus I like looking at the cool
Oh, we all did.
Yeah.
The rare few times it happened.
Really, I got pretty good at solitaire. I was like, I
A little bouncy card thing?
Yeah, love that.
I was very sad when I found out that my new computer runs a lot faster than the one I originally used, and I found out that that animation is actually based on your computer's processing speed.
Oh no.
So when I completed a game of solitaire, it goes just everything blurs across the screen. I'm like, that was massively unsatisfying.
I remember now. I have all 7 souls.
Load them. Do as much damage as you can.
There's no point. I don't even have my dailies. Like I could, but really it's a waste. By the way, I'm not sure if I told you this. I have Ghost Scorpions right now, so insubstantial targets take full damage.
Okay, I should put some ghosts in.
Thanks, asshole.
Well, no, we were fighting an insubstantial target earlier. That was a while ago. I'm pretty sure.
When?
I think in the dungeon.
You mean that ghost hole?
The what?
The
Well,
ghost hole
holes.
that you ate.
That wasn't a fight with that though.
Yeah, I just walked up to it and sucked all its souls.
I think he means before you joined the group and before I started GMing this game. There was
Oh,
a really
okay,
annoying
right.
Banshee thing.
And I wasn't referring to
yeah.
that, but that was a
The bad touching
bad
grades.
touching, yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to fight right.
The bad touch, and then the really bad touch,
Yeah.
and then Mike laughing like maniacally whenever he got to do it.
Alright, so what's your plan? So I don't want to end up getting in your way, right? When you want to charge or something.
There's a cliff of water at the bottom. These things are obviously weak against water, or will die horribly from it falling down a cliff and hitting the water.
Alright, but
With
how
water
are we
tension.
supposed to squeeze it through there?
I have
Some of us have abilities that push things.
yes.
Yeah.
So do you. I have a slide, so I can move in any direction I want.
We attack, we do damage, we try to push as much as possible, and see if we can pull that off. Because you know what? That's an achievement right there.
Alright.
But really, we're only aiming for the big one to do that.
There's a Chibo. It's called Lava Path.
Yeah, I can pop visions of avarice right here and drag things in that are within 5.
Off the cliff, little guys.
Let's do it. No, absolutely. That's a good plan.
First up is actually rain.
Hammer hands!
Actually, don't get too close to the lava being, because you know.
I have a frosty hammer.
We're melee
I can
characters,
do
we
cold
have to.
damage.
We have to go to the
I
top.
was gonna say do the little jellies first for you, but okay. If you want to go for the big, go ahead. I'm just
Go
worried.
big or go home.
I'm just worried about.
You can see that these things that have like the red ash and embers around them, if you run through those, it will hurt.
I'm just worried about Rangrim.
Standing next to them is fine.
Tree.
Okay then. I am.
It might be magic tree, but it's still tree nonetheless.
Do it, you wimp.
I can. These things just
Go
we
like
can
go like
walk
right
over
here.
these.
Just go right
It's
here.
just hurt.
These are just difficult terrain and they hurt you. I rolled your initiative. You got 14.
Yay.
We all did pretty bad.
If you go right here, you will be perfectly out of the
Actually,
way.
16. Sorry.
And it'll still allow
You
to
still
charge.
beat Wit and Waldo,
No, that's the point.
Good
I
enough.
don't
despite
remember.
you rolling a 4 on the die.
Do I push 2 or 3?
I think you have bludgeon expertise, right?
Oh yes, I do.
Then you would push 2.
Push 2. Gotcha.
We're gonna push it off the cliff.
Right. Charge.
No.
No.
Over here,
There.
because otherwise he won't be able to charge.
Right,
Yes.
right,
He can
Okay.
charge right there.
No, that's my point. He was gonna charge here.
Then Wit can charge there. Doesn't matter.
Oh, I thought. Okay, never mind.
It's
Okay.
still more useful to have the defender cover the whole exit, but yeah.
But I figured because he had to go in a straight line because he can't.
No, the fun of 4th edition is you don't have to charge in a straight line.
Oh, okay, cool.
Every square of movement just has to move you closer, so you can do this. You can do this.
Okay.
You can do that. It's weird.
Okay.
Alright, so.
Rangrim, if you do want to charge here, actually, it might be better then.
Just crash through
If
the
you have a
house.
fly speed, you can do this.
Shoo.
It just happens. Actually, that happens to be better.
Or
So.
teleport.
Sorry.
Wait, you can't teleport and charge then.
You want to charge here?
Can. There's a feat you can
Either
hit.
works.
So.
To where
Like, here's actually better.
Actually,
I'm
I
gonna say.
think we should
and
push it up
replace
here
any squares
first,
movement with
and
teleport.
then we have.
No,
a
you can
clear way
totally
to
push it through here because it just goes over
Yeah,
difficult
but then we
terrain.
have all this difficult
Well, who
terrain
cares
that we
about the
have to
fire?
deal with.
Pushing ignores difficult terrain anyway.
Like he will go in the difficult terrain and then we just hit him
Straight
on
for
top.
the cliff.
Yeah.
Alright.
From what some of you know of oozes, you know they don't really care about difficult terrain, they just blob over it. But
Yeah.
So what is the bonus for charging?
+1 to hit.
Okay,
34.
34.
34 will hit it.
35.
What the hell did you get on the dice?
Shockingly, 35 also hits it.
What the hell did you get on the
You got an
dice?
18 on the die.
Oh my god. Okay. That makes more sense now.
Is there any movement effects?
Yep. He slides it to, or pushes it to. Which is why I think here is better.
You can choose the direction, right?
Right, it's as long as it's away, so it's fine. Never mind.
+12, which is
What does suck though.
17.
17. Thank you. 17 damage, and I get to go towards it.
Okay, good. That's actually pretty good.
No, you can still charge it.
No, yeah.
You just
You
don't
can still do
charge
this.
through
You
the-
move and then charge.
Oh,
Okay, fine.
You go to there and then there,
Yeah.
basically. Right. Next up is the giant jelly.
Actually, can you tell Gougy to douse these flames so that
Yep.
To put the house.
they're putting the house out so we can actually
Well,
get in
he's
there?
closest to that corner.
Jelly, jelly,
Oh.
jelly.
Well, I'm thinking more in the sense of strategic movement for us.
Okay.
Plus, he can totally move that way.
22 versus your reflex?
Yeah, 21.
Ah!
Haha.
Oh god.
You have
Uh-oh.
been you have been engulfed.
Yep. We know what happens.
Like the jelly creature from Futurama.
I am glad I stay at least one away.
I am dreading.
Does he
You
still
take
count?
16 points of fire damage.
Does he still count as being adjacent to the creature?
Right.
Technically, yes. He's also inside.
I have some very bad news. You're still going over the cliff. We're still
Yeah.
going with the plan.
You can swim.
Well, fortunately, if you did throw him off the cliff in the jelly ball, the jelly might cushion his impact slightly.
It would act like the one of those
I'm
morph
trying
balls.
to think of what the physics on that would be if you wrapped someone in like a blob of jelly.
Well, no,
and
because
pushed them off a cliff.
what would occur is
Covered
that
in
it would break
water.
the tension of the water.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, because water is bad if you fall in it from a height, but if
Yes,
you are
but-
disrupting the tension somehow,
Yeah,
it might
it would
actually
disrupt the
help.
tension, and then theoretically he would actually go through the thing past it because he has
He would still have
Yeah.
to get out of the jelly.
No, because
Well, no,
the
see, the
impact will shoot
jelly
him out.
would stop when it hit the water.
Yeah,
it
'cause
would
it's
be
liquid
exerted
on liquid,
force. His
right?
inertia would make him keep going and force him out of
Like,
the jelly
yeah.
through the water.
and then the jelly would like harden because of water.
We'll save you,
So,
Rangrim.
so
Basically, he would end up smashing a small crust of
Well-
rock
what was the damage?
that you took.
Yeah.
16 damage, fire damage.
Okay.
And the jelly's going to go.
Does being doused in water give me any small bonus to resisting that? Because I did douse myself with a bucket of water first.
Oh, God damn it!
Okay,
Nope.
Oh,
I'm-
it came out.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh.
I'm just gonna say this ain't gonna end well.
It's these people.
Azazel. Azazel, tell Gauji to just
Actually.
use his. Gauji has
You
an
know what?
immobilizing
No,
attack.
we're just gonna go for straight up like murder on this
Yeah.
on this jelly.
Jelly, 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 jelly.
Oh, he's
I
coming.
mean, we
He's
can
coming.
still
He's
try
coming.
pushing,
He's
but we
coming.
gotta focus
Jelly
on
spends his action point to blob over you and slam at you. Is 24 versus fortitude. I don't think that hits you.
Ha!
Uh,
28 fortitude!
it tries to slam you with a big pseudopod, but you sort of move.
I think that's the first time that's happened.
Wait, hold on.
You call that
I
pseudopod.
I can use my circlet thing. I can when I get damaged, I can use that circlet thing.
To do something?
Yeah.
What does it do?
Damage and immobilization.
Oh.
Yeah. Immediate reaction trigger and enemy damages you. Effect trigger and enemy takes 5 cold.
Something to remember for next time.
Canoes
Because
be
it
knocked
already
prone.
moved into its action.
Wait, can canoes be knocked prone?
Technically, yes, bizarrely.
Possible
Is it kind of
fault.
rolls
Anyway,
over on its
Azazel.
side?
No, wait.
Tell Gauji
Okay,
to
yeah,
to
I
use his-
command Gauji because he might be still listening to me. I go, Gauji, dump the water on that thing.
Spend your minor action to do that, and you send a standard to make it dump water. Alright. That thing becomes slowed.
Oh, so I'm gonna have my move, right?
Yeah, you just have to move.
I don't think I even have an action point. No, I don't. Wait.
You didn't get one back.
No, I was just trying to think of milestones.
You
No.
fought the pirates on the ship, and then you fought the spider swarm. That's technically 2 separate fights.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys do have an action point.
Woohoo!
Okay. So I take my move action, right?
Well, Rangrim has an action point, as do Azazel. The rest of you have an action point because you slapped him.
Yeah, from sleep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, I'm gonna go.
Don't get too
I'm
close
gonna be
to
right
get
here.
swallowed.
I'm gonna be right here. And I'm going to. You know what? No, I'm gonna take the pussy route. I'm gonna stand right where I was.
Oh yeah.
And just.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna leave it for now. Yeah, you know what? That's good. That's fine. All right, that's good. No, I'm gonna let him come to me because I have my own abilities to fight them while they attack.
Ah, they're coming. They're coming.
Blobby, 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 blobby. On Azazel.
Tiny
Shadow
baby.
Scourge.
What's that?
Minion takes 10 necrotic and psychic damage and grants combat advantage at the end of my next turn.
It gets an 18 on the die against you.
Okay. That'll hit.
So you take 14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Slams you.
Damn it!
And on Morgan.
If I was
That
a
is
5
only
star,
a 13 fortitude.
No.
Right.
Woo.
The other ones are just going to double move.
You know, I'm actually kind of glad I
Where are
don't
you?
have all that liquor in my possession right now.
When I got attacked, I didn't get hit, but I can still use my immediate interrupt, right? Even if I didn't take damage.
Depends what it triggers on.
It triggers on when you already target a melee attack.
Then yes.
Okay, I will teleport to away.
Wait, could you teleport me out?
Yeah, you know what? I could. So that was an immediate interrupt on the blob's turn, and I can probably get you out. I have.
Where are you teleporting to?
I'm teleporting to back.
No, I don't think it's gonna help you.
Okay, let me see if I can get you
Look at the top.
It's the concoction. No, I have to be close enough.
Yeah.
You can teleport closer.
I can.
That's why I'm mad.
Okay, I'll teleport closer to come. I was here.
Mhm.
I will be here.
Here.
Okay.
Does my aspect leave if I take a rest? or if I maintain the aspect and go to sleep.
Okay, so with
Like I know the
Rangrim
spell.
and
It's when you wake
Gravelstroke
up, you can switch what it
can
is. Otherwise, it
slide
remains the same.
5.
Okay, but I can still
and
change it throughout the day
gain
then.
+4 to reflex until the
You
end
can
of
change. You can only change
Plus
that for an extended rest.
+4 to reflex
Ooh.
until the end of my next turn. You guys can slide 5.
Does that
Wherever.
+4 stack with the +1 I get?
This is a power
wait, I thought-
bonus.
I'm getting +1 to each of my saves. For some
Your
reason.
defenses? Yes,
some
that stacks with everything.
Wait, does that also include bonus to AC?
No.
Okay.
Just fortitude reflex. No.
Okay, so that was a minor. I have a move and an action. I will use my action
Is
to
your
tell.
move gonna be this?
Look like exactly.
What
How-
aspect
how
was
tall
it
is
any
this?
time of day type of thing?
It's a 2-story building, I guess. 1 or 2 stories.
So how many squares?
About 10 squares up.
Oh.
Or, sorry, 10 feet.
I'm gonna tell Galgi to use his
Slide
breath
up there,
weapon on the big block.
You can't defy gravity with slide, but
I would like to defy gravity with 28 versus fortitude on the big block.
Yep.
And the target is immobilized. Come on.
Thank God that's not.
Do we get any bonuses to attacking it?
For immobilize,
No.
not innately.
No, I mean
How long is
just
immobilize
damage.
for?
Say next.
Okay.
Do you want me to get the little one too, but then I'll immobilize Gauji too? I don't want that. No, that doesn't make any sense. And then with my move action, I'm going to run away.
Good plan.
My
How did Rangrim get
move
out?
is speed 10
She did something.
on the Z mount.
Oh, teleported.
On
Right,
the
right.
right way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, you're on a dog?
Direwolf.
The dog's gonna provoke because it's large size.
Oh, is it large size?
Yeah. So you're actually sort of like that.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Mhm.
Let me see if I can teleport away.
So the dog doesn't teleport with you.
Oh, it's not.
So,
So
the dog
was
would be
he-
over here somewhere.
Oh, okay. Can I leave him there and run away?
You could,
I
If you want
could.
to.
but I don't think that will endear your dog to you.
No, probably not.
Today your dog will be played by the part of a large black dragon.
Oh, goodness.
Wait, is it? Yeah, is she on top of it?
No, she's not.
I was
She
not.
teleported
It hasn't
off.
teleported.
Oh,
off.
right.
You can run over there
Uh,
and leave your dog to its own horrible fate.
that's terrible.
You
What
could
the-
could just move right here and maintain protection of your dog whilst.
I would use an action
Use-
point and attack the thing.
Okay.
This small block.
Alright.
Alright.
It's Little Jelly.
It's a little jelly.
Actually, it's named Little Jelly.
Is it just named Little Jelly?
Yep.
24. 25 versus AC.
Yep.
Do you still have any of the
and
acid jelly?
it only does 10 damage.
We used it right.
And,
That sucks.
Can't remember when.
And my dog gets buffed because he's.
We should get some lava jelly.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, anytime you hurt the big jelly guys, he kind of spawns more.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, sometimes.
I hope not.
Black puddings do that when you hit them with a weapon attack.
Oh, thank God.
These guys don't.
Thank God.
They're not actually black puddings. They are lava jellies.
With my move action, can I move back onto my wolf?
Lots of oozes have effects that make them split, but
Swing, batter.
I'll move back onto my wolf and end my turn.
And if you have a cold spell to use,
26
I didn't
AC.
think of that.
on the big guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
20 damage,
All right.
parrot for an additional 7.
Okay.
if any of you guys have cold damage to do,
Action point, attack.
All right.
Well, apparently cold damage isn't really seem to do me anything. Because I attacked it and I didn't get any bonus.
30 to AC.
I have a cold hammer.
Okay. Next time you make a cold attack against something, you have to actually tell me you're doing it.
Yeah.
I did.
You just told me
No.
damage. You
not
didn't
the, not,
specify
not
what
with the
it
hammer.
was.
You were
I
talking
said,
about the.
using my cold hammer, now I'm going to
No,
attack.
you gotta like let them know what kind of
You
damage.
gotta
you're doing.
specify that.
Yeah. When you tell me damage, say such and such cold damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's why I
It
say-
wouldn't have mattered here because it basically just moved right away.
Yeah.
And then it wouldn't have gone as far basically. If you hit it with cold, it slows.
Okay.
30 to AC.
Yep.
25 damage.
Okay.
Do we have any knowledge on how much damage the water did?
None. It just slowed it.
Okay. Damn it.
Well done.
Okay.
Currently, it's slowed and immobilized.
Yeah, my.
No, we're not going for the cliff. We're just gonna go for kills.
No, that's too far away. It only works for about 5 ranges. If I had a higher initiative, I would have been able to do something. But
Just kill it.
yeah. So
They do-
tennis balls.
They do just seem to move and attack the closest target, and they're mindless. So you could probably just walk over here, and they would move toward the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not even that. It's just he's already far enough that and we're already got him in a position to be attacked. And
Yeah.
just attack.
So I'm
Go for
gonna.
this guy's house.
So
Door's
yeah,
open.
I'm just gonna throw tennis balls at them. 1, 4, and 3. 1, 4, and 3.
You get combat advantage against 3.
Okay. Okay, so that's 6 plus. Oh yeah, plus 14 versus reflex, so 20. 20 versus reflex on 1.
Nope.
Okay.
21.
21.
Nope.
And 11, 13. Math.
11 plus 14, so 25.
That
It's 27
Okay.
because of the combat advantage.
Oh, these guys have con advantage?
No, just now. Just
Just
now.
him? Alright. Oh, the only one I hit.
the only one you didn't need it on.
Oh yeah. So
Wow.
that's 11 plus 10, 21 lightning damage.
What do you want?
Well, you tried, Waldo. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna move anywhere?
Away.
Rangrim, you're up.
Smashy,
When you
smashy.
shoot it through, I go, "Ah, watch it."
That's not bad.
27 versus AC.
That hits.
Okay. And power strike. 22 damage. Cold damage. Push 2.
Okay.
You wanna
Actually,
follow?
that's fine. Never mind.
I think you follow it and do that.
I can choose to follow if I want to. I'm not going to.
Baseball bat him with a hammer. Alright. Giant Jelly's turn. Giant Jelly is slowed and immobilized and unhappy, so it's going to attack Gougy. That's a golf Gougy. Crit.
Oh no.
Oh dear God.
Oh dear God.
Okay.
He is now one with the jelly.
Gougy takes 25 points of fire damage.
Oh, good. 5. Fire.
How hot is this fire? Is it hot enough to melt metal?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
This is now a rescue mission.
Rescue.
Isn't it immobilized?
Yes, it is. So it's going to be angry. Azazel.
Did you say that?
We used that one
That's-
already.
Okay. It does not say.
My next turn I'm going to use an ice attack, so I recommend you move out of there.
No, I'm killing these two. You just go for that.
Yeah, I can hit all 4 of them, but I'll be hitting you as well.
Oh no, don't worry. I'm gonna be
Just
killing.
hit it.
I'm killing these two.
Okay. Enjoy your ice storm.
White on 3, blue on 4. Okay. Fucking against the combat advantage guy, I get a 16 on the dice.
Okay.
9 plus 15 is 24 versus reflex.
Oh, the other one? No.
On 4.
No.
Are you serious?
Yep.
What?
The little ones have higher defenses. The big one's easy to hit.
16 damage on 3.
Damage number 2.
Action point. Sorry. On 3, necrotic and psychic damage, target is dazed until the end of my next turn, and I gain partial concealment.
Okay. Also, this is at 1. It would not have made you hit with your last attack.
No worries. And I will action point to hit again.
It will do an extra point of damage to him,
Sorry, 10 plus. Oh, that's not gonna hit, is it? 25 versus reflex, right?
though. 25 reflex? Is that with plus
On
1?
3. No, so 26 versus reflex
That
on
does
this guy. Okay. 27 versus reflex on the other guy.
That hits.
Cool. Fucking Christ. 16 damage again. 17.
17 each.
Yeah, including the one. And both, so targets are dazed once more, and I gain partial concealment. And now with my move action, I will shift away, and I will, with my minor, use my iron aspect of this later.
You bloody that one.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Can you hit them now?
Yeah, that's pretty beautiful.
Azazel done?
Yep. Oh, they're coming on me.
Little Jelly's turn.
Little jelly.
Should I delay
Is
it?
this a charge attack?
Do your stuff.
Oh dear.
Why? There's 2 delicious people right. Come on.
Actually, yeah, this one probably
Maybe
will
it
go
has,
over
like, a
here,
herd
just because there's already ones over there.
Okay.
Actually, they sort of preferentially spread out a bit.
Oh.
They go after things that aren't being competed for.
I'm like,
Oh, I'm sure Wit appreciates you having a jelly sicked on him.
Thanks.
which,
Steven.
to be fair, it's 1 out of 3 being
30 versus fortitude and wits.
Damn.
Wow.
You take 17 points of fire damage. Blob. As one goes blobby.
Wow.
And on Azazel, that's gonna miss you. And that might hit you. That is 25 fortitude.
Yes.
Alrighty. So you take 14 points of fire damage.
I take 9 points of fire damage.
And the last one is going to attack your wolf. And get 18 on die.
No.
So it
Hey,
takes 16
guys.
points of fire damage.
I'm getting close to being
I'm gonna send it
bloody.
Oregon.
Yeah, for
Okay.
once. You want a medal?
Alright. I'm gonna send him home.
So he just disappears.
Sorry, guy. If I were
Where do you want to land?
maybe preferably not right next to the blob.
Okay.
Ooh.
If I were to slide the big blob,
Mhm.
would that leave Gougy behind, or would that take Gougy with it?
If you force move it,
Yeah.
And not Gougy, they will separate.
I forgot about
Okay.
that.
So I will do that.
So level 2.
Gale Force Infusion.
Okay.
Too bad he's not close to the small ones anymore. Area Burst 2, targeted
didn't I do
around
that before?
Gougy. So I don't think it would hit
So
either of
much
the
more.
small
You
ones.
could hit this
You
one.
get
To be
that
fair, no,
one.
That
I used Gougy before.
So it hit
So
that
You
one.
can either get that one or that one.
Maybe the one closer to me.
Sure.
I'll save it.
Okay, I will target those two, and it is a D10. So that's really nice, because if he was just gonna move it with Gougy, then there's no point in doing that. 22 versus reflex.
On the big one? Yep, that hits.
Oh, really?
The big
Okay.
one's easy to hit.
Oh, good to know.
He's
Doing.
big and dumb.
He's yeah.
It's a big blob.
8 plus 4 damage, 12 damage, and I slide them 2 squares.
Do you know if the
Preferably
builder...
maybe the
This
blob. Maybe yeah.
Or no, get him there so it's easier for
Get
me
him
to hit
into
it.
Azazel.
No, actually, no, yeah.
I'm gonna burst
actually,
it.
yeah, he's gonna do a burst
Oh,
attack.
okay, yeah, get him towards over there.
Over there.
I think Waldo announced that earlier as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the small one gets slide too.
Yeah, towards me.
would your burst
Did you roll the attack
if I
on
was
it?
right
I
up
did.
to
It
the
was
slime?
a 4.
No, I think if he aims
I'm
it
gonna
right
try
here...
to do it right here.
Yeah, if you aim it like right here, you might
miss.
miss.
12.
Remember the
Well,
What's the range on your burst?
3. It's 3.
1, 2, 3.
He did not get hit.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
And
It's
Gary
perfect.
gets
Like
plus
1,
2 to
2.
AC.
You won't hit this guy, but that's it.
Okay.
Like if you center it
To
right
the end of
there,
my extra.
you'll hit like most people.
If you center it right there, you'd hit all of them and also Azazel. So there's a double benefit.
Oh.
Captain wants to be bloodied.
What if I
You know what? No, actually, yeah, go ahead.
move your hand, man?
You're always
I-
complaining
if I
about
push
not
this one.
taking damage.
No, actually, no, totally do that because I take 5 less damage.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, me being bloodied actually helps me.
Yeah.
So do it.
I do act before you, so what if I use my ability
It
to
is quick
push
turn.
an enemy?
Assuming Morgan doesn't want to.
How far can you
I'm
push?
gonna run away.
You have a preference over there?
Yeah, over there. Okay. Come on, guys.
I push each creature adjacent to you 1 square
You
and
totally
then
make
jump
yourself
them 1
check.
square up to my speed.
See,
And
3
attack something.
mysterious
So I can
objects.
push it 1 and
See
then land
three
there and
thugs
attack
come out of the
large
shadows.
sword. Don't worry about hitting me though. I can take
Okay.
damage.
Alright. If you want it.
Do you know if
It
item
is
bonuses are added to skills? on the builder?
What?
Like my armor gives +2.
It'll add it, yeah.
Yep. Sky shattering strike.
Because like, I feel
Jump
like my
up.
diplomacy should
The
be better
wind
than
pushes
12.
it here.
Okay.
I land here and attack the big blob.
Go for it.
I like how you push to make sure the little one was next to you.
You just kind of dragged it with you.
20 on the die.
Nice. Critical hit.
Oh jeez.
Smash the blob.
Plus 2d8 lightning damage, which
Maximizes.
max 16 plus 12,
28.
and I power strike, which is then maxed. So another 12.
40 +1.
I hope you don't think I'm doing this math for you.
It's 41.
Nope.
41. Sure.
I'm gonna keep track.
That hurt. So you take off about a quarter of its health.
It's my job.
Yep. That everything for you?
Yep.
Alright. Waldo.
Alright.
Finish the job.
Ice Storm, I'm gonna center it right here. Yeah, I can hit the blobs without hitting
No,
wit.
put it. You were putting here, right?
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, those
yeah,
two get
right
hit.
here. So that way it can't hit.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect.
So it's centered there.
Yeah. Alright, so.
Here, you'd still be able to reach this.
That's burst 3.
Yep.
Oh, well, it makes no difference because it hits me regardless.
Yeah.
Puts out some of the fire.
If you put it 1, 2, 1.
Doesn't quite reach that.
If he centers it here, it would,
Yeah.
and it would have the same effect.
Yep.
No, wait. That's gonna hit wit. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, do that.
Put it there.
Okay, so.
Okay. Yeah.
It'll still hit you though.
No, that's fine. I'm expecting to be hit.
Okay.
Oh,
Puts
man,
that
I
one
didn't
back.
add my strength. To the attack. So an extra 15.
15. What?
To the attack or to the damage?
To the damage.
Does the attack not list?
Wait, what did you not forget to
No, I
tell?
mean, I didn't add my
Damage modifier?
damage modifier.
Okay.
I just added the dice.
Did you add this?
Yes, no, I added that. I added that.
Oh,
Okay.
I did.
So an
I was
extra
doing
15?
that for that.
Okay.
15 you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so.
I forgot your modifier.
Big guy. Bloody
Crazy stuff
guy.
happened.
And red one's 4, this and yellow one's 1. Alright.
2 18s on that.
Yep. And a 15. So 15 plus 14 reflex against the big guy.
It'd be 30.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 30.
Then those two are successes as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 4 might not be.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 plus 14, 18 versus reflex, I'm gonna assume
Yeah, no.
misses. So he takes half damage and is slowed.
Roll that for me.
Huh?
Roll that for me.
Oh, right. And, yeah, 5 plus, 19 versus
Not
reflex.
gonna hit.
Half damage. Okay, so you get half damage and you're slowed.
Okay.
Okay.
Which
So-
was the guy you missed?
Red one, so number 4.
Okay.
Okay, so 2d6, 2d8. I'll use the special dice. 7, 4, and plus 10.
21.
Yeah, 21 cold damage.
What's that?
22.
22 cold damage.
Okay.
So I take 11 minus
Everything
5, so I take
except
6.
And are they immobilized?
The ones that got hit are immobilized, the ones that are missed are slowed.
Save ends, I'm guessing?
Yep, and this area becomes difficult terrain.
I really hope these things don't have a really cool special ability for when they die.
Can we do is it a
Still not
dungeoneering
live.
check to see if we know anything about these guys? Especially, with regards to the way they die.
Too funny.
One day we'll be in the epic last battle, you'll be bloodied, and we're not going to do anything to help you.
Oh, see, here's the beauty. I have an item that lets me heal myself for a minor action.
You'll be fine. You heal yourself, Rangrim heals himself.
It doesn't even cost me any surges.
I think Waldo heals himself.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I just try to avoid getting hit. I have a shield that pops up to defend me, but...
That is difficult terrain.
One time he got hit, it was a crit.
Oh, yeah.
You're like the opposite of me. I try to get hit. Like, come on!
Dungeoneering check to see if they do anything
Nature.
weird.
Nature.
That'd be something during your turn.
It's dungeoneering, actually.
Really?
And it is actually Rangrim's turn if all those done.
Woohoo!
Yep.
Hey!
I need to collect 3
Does that
d12s.
count towards this?
No.
Count towards what?
Does the
No.
escalation dice
It doesn't make you smarter as the day goes on.
makes you more
Crit fail.
aggressive?
Crit fail.
Oh.
They're
Nice.
slimes. Those are slimes.
You think it might be a wolf.
There's an ooze monster.
Who's master?
Good job, Rangrim. Yeah. I heal for 10
So,
hit points
Rangrim done.
for 2 souls.
That was just my minor thing or something, right?
Minor to do what now?
Dungeoneering check.
Oh, yeah. It's a free action to do that,
Oh,
actually.
free action. Cool.
Does not actually have to be your turn to do that.
Charge this goopy thing.
Okay. How about you, Blobby?
That would be 16 plus 9, so 25.
Their AC is not great.
22 damage.
Is it cold damage?
Yes, cold damage. And I push it, if I can, into the gob.
No.
Okay, fine. I'll push.
Actually, sure.
That would just make it stronger.
It does.
You fool!
No, it's not that bad. We remove 1 minion.
They're not
Yeah.
minions.
Well, I mean, not minion. Remove one minor monster.
Henchman?
Henchman. Minor monster. Non-main
And there's just one
antagonist.
little unharmed slime that's just.
He got hit like once. He's got like 10 damage, baby. That's it.
I'm saying it just heals the big one.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, so instead of that monster, it's one that's really hard to hit. We got one big one that's...
It's not hard to hit. These ones are hard to hit. Oh, wait,
Yeah,
sorry.
this guy-
You're removing the one that's hard to hit. Okay, yeah.
You're removing a little guy that's hard to hit and is getting an extra attack every round in favor of making the more dangerous thing live longer.
Yeah.
Anyway,
A little bit longer.
giant jelly.
Couldn't be that much.
Giant jelly.
Giant jelly is still immobilized because he can't make a save to save his life.
But he will engulf.
Blah.
Glop.
On wit.
Ah!
Nope. And on Rangrim.
Ha!
Ah, no. Nat 1 and a Nat 2. That's a terrible roll. You're a bad blob. Azazel.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, save. Alright. It's saves. It's not immobilized anymore.
Dude, I desperately want to use that ability, but I know I shouldn't. You know what? Because I got these guys handled, I'm gonna Cloud of Darkness.
You don't have those guys handled.
Oh, I will have them handled.
Handled implies death.
Don't worry.
Darkness.
Darkness. We are dark.
Darkness.
Oh, I thought those were bats at first. They're just little
Shift.
shifts.
They're blind. You don't
Small.
actually, they don't care about you
No.
being in darkness. They would still hit you if you shifted.
They just have
Or, well,
like
if you
the
shift, they don't.
sensory thing, right?
Shift.
That's the amusing thing, is they're ooze, they're blind anyway.
They
They
don't
can't
have
be subject to
eyes.
blind conditions.
They don't have eyes.
They just have tremor sense.
Yeah. Bring me an enemy with no
Whatever.
eyes.
Not that you know that. Team Nat 1 on your dungeoneering check.
Can I make a Dungeoneering check and see
Yeah.
if I get in that one?
Go for it.
17.
Alright, you know oozes are blind.
Okay, I don't use my Cloud of
They
Darkness.
see by feeling vibrations and they
I don't use my Cloud. Okay, no, that's too tempting, guys. I'm gonna blow my daily just for the fun of it.
Yeah,
Just
Is it-
do it, man.
Is it an
Uh,
yeah. Do
earthquake?
it.
No, it's better. I enter my what is it? Spine Devil's Boon. I get to fly until the end of the counter. It's fly speed of 6. And any enemy that hits me with a melee attack takes 5 damage.
You're aware if you're flying, they're not going to hit you because they don't
No, I
where you
know.
are.
So I go fly, and I just I stay right
About a
about
hover
here.
box.
Yeah, perfect. And I strike down on the big blob.
El
He never
Diablo!
saw it coming.
You're an
Yes.
incredibly annoying pixie.
Giant, annoying pixie.
Behold, the giant dwarf. It's just a guy.
Do I get any sort of combat advantage?
If you roll stealth before you do it, I'll let you get combat advantage. Because currently you're totally concealed from everything.
No, okay.
Woohoo.
I'll roll stealth. 31.
Oh yeah, that'll never come in.
Okay, cool.
When you blind
18
thing, can't
plus
see it coming.
20, 22 versus AC.
Yep, just what you need.
Thank God. 15, I believe. Fucking shitting me! 16 damage. 16 damage. Target
Plus
takes 18 damage. Target takes minus 2 penalty to attack rolls until the start of my next turn, and I knock it prone somehow.
So there's no point to become invisible, is there?
No, that won't avail you of anything.
No.
And then
I mean,
and then I
you'll be able to
fly.
hide from your teammates.
I go bye.
They'll never see me coming.
Bye.
Bye.
Done?
I'm getting some alcohol.
You
That's
got-
not helping.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Ah, Jelly 4 and 3. Jelly 3 is immobilized. Does that save ends, I think? Right?
Yep.
So he's just going to save, and he does.
Oh, he does, finally.
No, that's a different one.
Oh.
He's also dazed.
Poor guy.
Save against. He does. The other one, he is merely slowed, so he can go.
He lives in a difficult terrain, right?
I will not
He
be
ignores
blooded this
Oh,
round.
yeah,
He's an
because
ooze.
yeah.
Ooze! So he can still move too.
Ow.
19 on the die on Rangrim.
1, 2,
17
3,
points of
4,
fire
5,
damage.
6.
Half damage.
Okay.
Hey, hold on,
8.
when does the difficult terrain zone end?
I think it's till the end of the encounter.
This guy.
No, Garaji, no.
This is a point. Gaji's there. Nah, he's too dumb. He doesn't remember what he did.
Is he smart enough to flank me?
I'm
No, they're not.
gone.
It misses Gaji. I believe
If
in the book.
you shift one over, we'll
I
be.
believe in the book it legitimately says oozes are one of the few creatures that are not intelligent enough to flank intentionally.
Oh, okay.
Morrigan.
If you shift over one, like
I
one
would
corner,
like for Gougy
We'll be
to
fine.
use his trample
Yeah.
attack. I'm not sure
and I'll be
how I
from above,
can.
like.
Wait.
Can he like get the one right behind him and
Yeah,
like
it's the
turn
right line through.
around and run into
As long
the
as you
big
can draw
one?
a direct line between you
He
and
uses
like,
speed.
It
provokes, but he can do
changes
it.
that.
I don't feel like it does. Because I'm still on
He
one
moves
side of it.
into
If I was
the-
directly
into
on
their
top,
spaces.
I think it would change it. Right? Like if I was flying above it like this.
What is the speed for Genji?
It doesn't say. I'm
Okay,
just assuming
he has a
it's
speed of
mine.
5.
Okay.
He's slightly slower than you.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, those were the ones that were ridiculously quick, weren't they? Yeah, he actually has a speed of 8, I think he does.
Goodness.
Yeah, that was the one where I was looking through it, I was like, wait, they have a speed of 8?
I'll have to write that down.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what? Yeah. Can he hit that guy and then like turn his like turn around and run into the big blob?
You can do this.
1, 2, yeah.
Yep.
And then run into the little one. Does he have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On that one there, next to random.
7. Yeah, you could do that.
Woohoo!
I hit all 3. Provokes 3 times, but I can. First for the little guy.
Yeah.
And then use
I'm just gonna
22.
throw a bunch of 20s.
22 fortitude?
Oh, he uses my fortitude.
Yeah.
Yes, it hits.
Alright. Well, my point is, if he gets smashed midway,
Yeah, I'm like, he might stop.
Wait, who are you attacking?
22 points of
3 different
damage,
things.
fire damage.
22?
First blobby hitting him,
Alright,
and then his first attack goes off.
okay. I just threw a bunch of 20s, so maybe that guy is
Yep.
closest to the little one,
Sure.
and then maybe like that one.
So here,
Here.
let's go. Alright, so that's a 10 on that.
That one is, is
24?
plus 14,
Yeah.
so 24 versus reflex.
That's plus 2, so yes.
Yeah, and then the minus 3 on that.
It's a 1 and a 2.
This one is the 21, 22, 23 versus
There
reflex.
should be another d12 in
Oh, I threw 3. That one.
Oh, there.
Yeah. And we, I
17,
think we said that they
16.
will still fall prone. Weird
Yep.
enough.
there. Right, and on the big guy attacks him. 25 fortitude.
Yes, that would hit.
He takes 20 points of fire damage,
Okay.
and then his second attack goes off, which is.
Which is 7 plus 14 plus 2 is 23 versus
Yep,
reflex.
that hits the big guy.
Okay.
So the big guy.
Oh, do we use the same damage or do we?
Separate damage.
Okay.
21 damage to the
Okay.
big guy.
Plus 2.
Yep. And then the last little guy.
The last guy was 19, so.
19 on the time. Take a gougy though.
We both hit.
23 points of damage.
23. He's damaged.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gougy!
And then Gouji needs to run away.
So it takes 33 to perform. 35 actually.
Go Gouji, go run behind Waldo.
Yes, the large mechanical robot is gonna hide behind the wizard.
The squishy wizard.
I approve of this plan.
No, he was just gonna run into the alley behind Rangrim. Run
Run away!
away! Run away!
Look at this guy. So, that last one was very good. It was an 11 and 8 and 8.
Oh,
You hurt that last one pretty bad.
woohoo! Okay, yeah, Gouji, run away into the alley, please.
Move action.
Yeah.
Shift. So as not to provoke.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he didn't have enough speed to get more than like one away from them.
Ah.
So yeah. And Morgan, are you gonna move anywhere? You have an action point, I believe.
No, I spent it. So, can I spend my move action to him? Oh, I can use my minor to give him a.
That's how he normally moves. He takes one of your minor actions.
Okay, can I get him to move away then?
Yeah, you can use your move to make him move further.
Where am I? Yeah, behind Rangrim.
Over there.
Yeah.
His speed of 8.
Run away!
Lightning go.
Parrot perches on top.
Wit.
Memories of the storm.
Please tell me you're targeting here. So as to hit both and all of your friends. Worth it!
If I shift here, do I get a flanking bonus?
Shift there, yes.
Okay. Then-
That's an area burst attack though, right?
I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna do regular attack.
Come on, blow up your friends.
Well, he's not really my friend.
We've been through so much together.
Crit.
He got a crit and max damage on his damage dice.
The barbarian.
Oh yeah, it's a high crit weapon, isn't it? So yeah, it gets the extra d12 when you attack with it. So you go max crit
Max
damage.
plus 12.
So, okay, so we got base 15,
15,
12 to that, 27,
27,
another 8 to that,
35,
another 8 to that,
43,
plus the 2,
45.
45 damage.
Did you roll your crit dice?
Yeah, that's the 12. Yeah.
No, the extra dice.
No,
Magic
'cause-
weapon crit.
38.
Oh,
Oh,
Doesn't. Oh, okay.
you did it,
Weapon
okay.
have an
as long as you remember to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you used all your power strikes?
Unfortunately, yes.
Pretty sure you've dealt almost 100 damage on your own.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Actually, no, you have spent 100 damage on your own because
So that was 45 damage?
yes.
Yes.
But I'm talking about within 2 attacks, you should probably almost did.
Hey, that's my job. I'm amazed I got 2 crits in one battle.
I'm adjacent!
Woohoo!
Insubstantial and phasing!
No, that doesn't.
Huh?
I was just gonna say it disappears and a little animate blob remains now. Normally it does that when you kill it, it's supposed to turn into 2 of the little guys. But I don't think we really have time to dick around with that.
Yeah, we got like 10 minutes.
A guitar sting goes off.
Alright, Aldo.
Yeah, font of power. This guy takes 14 force damage, this guy takes 14 force damage, this guy takes 14 force damage.
Woohoo!
Oh, cool. Right.
Automatic.
Magic missile.
Is that power kind of like a sort of like a magic missile-ish kind of thing?
Yeah, it says you use magic missile up to 3 times, even if you do not normally possess the spell.
Yep.
Yay!
So pointless.
Does
for
that
me-
mean you get to
for me use that
retrain
daily.
magic missile and like get to pick another at will? Because you don't then actually need magic missile in your arsenal.
You know, magic
So, that
missile
could-
is an at will.
Yeah.
I see.
Plus his, like, that thing that lets him do it 3 times is a daily.
Oh.
So if you ever wanted to use magic missile for anything else, though.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is basically my favorite power now, you know, just dealing with minions.
Oh, yeah.
A guy comes up chasing up to me, I just stick the thing in it, magic missile.
Yeah. Hello, done.
Well, hello, tiny
There's
blob.
one left.
I still want to know the logistics of how you're shooting magic missiles out of that.
It's a hole in his chest. They fly out of his shirt.
It's,
They literally tear holes in his clothes when he does it.
it's an interdimensional.
Like he has the Iron Man hole, which he cuts into all shirts now.
No, wait, I was here, so I'm not gonna walk over. I'm just gonna shoot it with a.
With your bar.
Sure.
Okay. Shooting with wood.
21, 20 plus that, so
24. That hits.
4, 5, 6, 7, 7 plus 12, which is
Well, 7 plus that 3 is 10 right away, so 22.
22.
Make the math a little easier there.
Thanks.
Thanks for killing him while he was next to me. I appreciate it.
Hey, it's what buddies do. It was either that or area attack.
Because I'm gonna get inside this slime and kill him.
Rangrim, is that everything?
Oh, wait, do I have
This
action
tiny
point?
one?
Yes, you slept.
Action point, throw hammer.
Okay. Roll whatever your ranged attack is. It's a dexterity check, basically.
Okay. At
Is
least you're
it,
not throwing anywhere
it's
quick.
strength for hammers?
Oh yeah, it is actually, yeah, strength check.
Woohoo.
26 will hit it.
6, 7, 8, 9, plus 12.
It's not a melee basically. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that does work. Yeah, so it's his range. So yeah, it's 18 damage.
Pushing the boundary on what's an acceptable attack now. All these weird powers overlapping.
You could have just charged.
Yeah. But he doesn't want to be close enough.
And it is Azazel.
I fly over.
Okay.
Being insubstantial and phasing, I get all up inside the slime.
Okay, you take 10 points of fire damage.
Insubstantial.
If you're actually going to fly inside it.
Insubstantial.
Does he
You
take
take half
because-
damage.
Yeah.
You take 5.
YOLO! Let's do it.
So unnecessary.
Hey, I'm 5 points closer to being bloodied, okay?
Because it's going to matter here.
Yes,
Exactly.
it will.
You want to move in and out of it a couple of times to make sure you
Actually, yeah, can I do that?
Sure. Yes. Knock yourself right out.
I do it one more
Literally.
time. I do it one more time, and I get exactly bloodied. Perfect. Okay.
The Azazel brought in a bad touch.
23 versus AC.
Yes. Barely.
And 20 damage, or 23 damage. And target is prone and takes a -2 penalty to attack rolls.
Target was already prone and is now dead.
Yes!
Walk over.
I did a little bit of a teabag, like so basically it's sort of like yeah.
Staying classy.
I taught you better than this.
No, you didn't.
When I'm flying, the rules that apply to you don't apply.
When I'm flying, only the rules of the air apply.
Never use your bathing suit area to attack a monster.
It's an area. It's a private area.
I mean, come on.
Like, the best that could happen is that you damage yourself. The worst is that you end up paying child support.
Exactly. So here's the thing.
Child support.
Because I was bloody,
So the
I was
boss.
theoretically unable to miss.
What
Because
time
I
are we
would
at?
reroll it. Perfect. Like 5 minutes left.
Sure. Wander over, put fires out with my frosty hammer.
See,
And I press to digitize the smaller stuff away so it doesn't spread. And
I, gloat about how awesome I was.
You go, yeah, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that?
see the chunks fly off of that thing?
you cut down a tree and make a birdhouse for it to put on.
No, you cut down a tree and carve a statue out of it with one flame.
I guess I fix up my robot with magic.
Roll Arcana, fix robot.
Oh wait, I can do that.
Oh yeah,
You can't. You're not an artificer.
Oh.
It's like magic mechanics.
Okay.
Goucher regains half his hit points. Whatever half his maximum hit points.
Oh.
Fixing him more requires actually like spending some money to get
Yeah.
parts fixed.
Take him to the cleaners.
Here's the thing about me being bloody. I can almost guarantee I won't miss. Almost.
I can pretty much say that about most of my attacks.
You're all just gonna.
Especially later in the round when the escalation hits like 3 or 4, you're just like, yeah, I rolled a 2, I hit.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 on that last roll. So
Well, without bonuses, I add plus 17.
Is there anything interesting with
That
fire?
is pretty nuts.
Like
To see
something
if I-
that survived it?
That will be for next time.
Ah.
Because there's lots of stuff to find out. Specifically, you get to find out why someone set it on fire.
Wait, it was sabotage? How? That's not possible. I don't believe that. This was a natural cause.
not in the
I
D&D
know,
universe.
It couldn't possibly have been the result of someone who had mysteriously lost several minutes of this, like 2 hours of their time.
I mean, in a place where every cellar has man-eating rats, and every mountain has a dragon, and elementals walk the earth.
Mhm.
That's natural.
Occasionally gods go around to atheist houses and throw rocks at them. That's what you get for not believing in me. You jerk.
I need to go back to reading the Discworld books. I only read like 12. And
When I
then
read that,
stopped.
I totally read Spider Pig.
Spider, oh my god.
No, I totally read Spider Pig. Just
Oh,
because I didn't see the end.
yeah, when I first read that, it's supposed to be spider damage, but I thought
Yeah.
it was spider OMG.
Now I just have to hope to God that those bonuses I got to my saves weren't something terrible.
It probably is
Oh.
something terrible.
Oh, they're terrible.
Oh, it's very terrible.
You might want to go to that temple.
I wake up one morning, roll over, and Loth is just there like, hey,
Hello.
sup?
Oh yeah, you were sleeping. You actually went to sleep, didn't you? That
Yeah.
reminds me, you need to make an endurance check.
Get it for me.
You might want to get that looked at.
Get an
Come
18.
on, botch. One time botch.
5.
Totals to what?
Use your endurance.
Yeah. So I make you take stuff out of
after he's already all packed up.
Injure. 5.
Uh-oh.
10.
10? Beautiful.
Ah, 5!
You might want to mention it to your friends.
This is worse than when I had filth fever. Or the time I
Oh,
had that
it's-
soul rot thing.
It's actually worse than Soul Rot.
I think you might be pregnant.
That one had a death condition.
This one has a death condition too.
You're
Guys?
pregnant.
Don't fail that last one.
You realize this was a divine intervention of Lolth, right? That
The
came at you.
disease is called the Spider Queen's blessing, in quotes.
Guys, look, don't freak out. But I might explode in a shower of spiders. If I do,
It's funny you should mention that. That is what happens if you hit stage 3. You die and become a spider swarm.
Your
Do
character
we-
doesn't know this.
Do we see like a million tiny spiders?
I die
all over?
anyway, but my player character is just now a swarm of spiders with an axe.
I'll help, guys.
Even in death, I serve.
Pretty much.
Even in death, you serve? Why? We're right in the.
You might want to
He's
go,
a very dedicated waiter.
you might want to go to that hospital/temple. Get yourself checked out.
Yeah, hopefully they won't burn me at the stake.
Oh, they
It's
will.
infectious. It's infectious. Kill 'em.